Hi, I'm Joanne Carey. Welcome back to my channel. The guides are coming through today speaking to letting and trusting divine timing, how we can create and manifest in that way. And they bring through a beautiful transmission and light language activation at the end to support us in clearing some of the distortions that are keeping us in fear, keeping us thinking it's got to be hard, and allowing us to bring in the clarity, the knowing, and trust that we are ever supported and that everything is happening for us in the perfect divine timing. So I hope you love their message and their beautiful transmission and light language activation. Enjoy. Can you trust the timing? Can you trust that you are being greeted in perfect time in every now moment with those things that you need to respond to in order to move to your next step on your path? You are so used to, as a humanity, of needing to force things to happen when you wish them to happen in order to get things done by when you think they should be done by. And as you do this, you constrict the flow to those things that are looking to come to you to carry you forward on your next step in a more easeful, joyful, effortless way. The time has come for you to be more aware of your ability to create from a space outside of the forcing, efforting, and hard work. We understand that there is practical action that must be taken in order to achieve those things that you need to move forward. But you will be gifted in the moment that you are in, as you remain present in the moment that you are in, to what is needed. And the timing for those things that are ready to be taken action upon will be perfect, and it will happen easily and effortlessly. But can you allow yourself to trust that you don't have to do it alone? Can you trust that you are being guided and supported on this path that you are on? We know that it can be challenging, for all of your lives, you have been the ones responsible in your minds, in your actions, in your experience, in order to achieve that which you are looking to see in your reality. So we understand that this is a quantum change. This is a quantum change in how you live your lives. And we also understand that for many, this will be a way that takes time. And we say that that is okay. You may wish to start in small ways with small assignments or small projects or small dreams, allowing yourself to trust so that you may gain experience, so that you can gain the trust that you are being supported, and that when those larger projects, those larger dreams are being undertaken, that you have built the trust in knowing that you will still be supported in the same way that you have been with the smaller projects or dreams. You are always supported, but you believe that you are the source of your abundance. You believe that you are the source of manifestation, when indeed it is your higher selves and the source of all that is that works with you. You are never doing this alone. And often you make it harder than it needs to be when you think you are doing it alone. Will you allow the possibility that you are not alone on this path? Will you allow the opportunity for your higher self and your guide team to support you in your creations? Will you open and allow yourself to receive that which they are masterfully bringing forward to you in ways that are more beautiful, more magical than you could bring forth yourself? For you cannot see from the same high vantage point that they can see. You are standing on the lower portion of a hill, and they were standing at the top. They can surveil all of the landscape below and see exactly those people, those situations, and they guide you to them. But you have to say yes. You have to be open to those experiences and opportunities, taking those steps. And that means listening to the voice in your mind. That means listening to the hunches, the ones that say go to this, or the ones that say don't, the ones that say move this direction and do this, and the ones that say don't. As you become more accustomed to listening to the hunches, the intuition, the little voice in your mind, you will see that it is much easier to move forward and trust. You are always being guided, even when you don't think you are. But the tighter you hold on to what it is that you think you must have, the more you hold on to the fact that you must do it yourself and figure it out, and that you are completely responsible for it all, you'll continue to block what's looking to come. Allow yourself the possibility that you are being guided and that it gets to be easy, knowing that absolutely everything is happening in perfect time. Allow the fear and contraction that comes up when we say that to relax, to soften, and begin to dissolve. We shall bring through a toning in order to support that effort, in order to support you in releasing and dissolving the fear, the lack, the mistrust, and replace it with the frequency and energy of your beingness, of trust, of allowance, of knowing that you are ever supported, and that you are supported not by the money in the bank, by those things that you have, but by the source of the infinite universe, that things may show up in ways that you may never have imagined, to gift you with more than you could ever have imagined. So sit back and take a deep breath, if you will, and allow that concern, that fear, that worry, that anxiousness to gently dissolve from your system, allowing in the possibility at the same time, filling the space that's left with the knowingness that you are guided, you are supported, and that you will know in clear ways your next steps in perfect time, so that you may trust that everything has a divine timing and that you will receive it as you allow it in the perfect ways, in the perfect times for your highest expression and fulfillment and joy. Take another deep breath. Aushatur shata sha shatama aura shata. Gently releasing ashatora shatama aura shakaya sikya aura shata. Aushakora shatama ai sikya aushata. See the breeze, feel the breeze, gently allowing the distortions to release, the energy to release, allowing it to go. And see, following it on the breeze, on the current of the energies, see this brilliant, bright, white, golden light coming in, and filling every cell, every space between the cells with the trust and the clarity and the knowing of your next steps, that you are supported and guided and ever so loved. Aushakura shatawisia aur shatamaikia aushatia. Asatamara kataya si amora tsaya now. Au kotora shayatia umura ya 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 ya. Au kotora shayatara moya wow 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 wow. Oh, you. Breathe it into every cell, allowing every cell to expand even further, fill even further, radiate even further, seeing and feeling a crystalline light gently unfolding, encapsulating every cell, allowing you to trust divine timing, allowing you to trust that you are guided and supported, allowing you to trust that you are not alone and that it gets to be easy and joyful. You are always supported. Everything is always happening for you in perfect time, in perfect ways, for your greatest soul expression. We bless you each on this day. We love you each. And for now, we are complete. If you love that message and transmission from my team, please like it, share it, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other messages just for you.